Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Company of Heroes 2. Our heroes for today, Xiaya as the OKW.
And WTFFFFFFF, what the friendly fire fornicating fudge fortune fuck is what that stands for.
There I was thinking that you'd gone to all this effort to avoid fuck, and then it's like, oh no, right at the end.
Well, look,
Right in there,
I mean,
so.
it's nice to avoid swearing, but the truth is the truth. That's what it stands for. I mean, I can't do anything about it.
True.
Were you counting the Fs? Because I wasn't counting. I just said.
I think you came pretty close there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's fairly accurate. So yeah.
We'll see if I was right or not. So, quick Pathfinders. It's a very big map. There's also a lot of heavy cover too in this map. So.
Kuba Wagon, that's a unit?
Yeah, Kuba Wagon, again, a very big, open, wide map, so that'll help decapping. You can decap pretty obnoxiously, you can cap pretty fast. Going straight for the fuel, actually, is the plan. Will be good against the Pathfinders. They're going to be really weak against the Kubel.
Rifleman, not so much. Okay, good Kubel play. Rifleman still might harass here, but it might just be worth fuel.
The Kubel wants to cap and shoot at the same time, but he can't. Okay, so wow, this strat though, Xiaya capping both fields, neither of which are connected, whereas WTF he has both. He's locked in the grand offensive, which I think is good. The Fusilier is going to be strong.
Fusilier would be great, yeah. Super defensive play from
I just had a funny thought.
WTF, yeah.
If they should like recolor the commander's hair to purple and call it the Grand Offended Doctrine. It's like all these abilities are like man spreading or like you know that increases squad cohesion or decreases squad cohesion so they're more clumped out.
And instead of smoke bombs, you can put on the Stuka light speed drop. So it blows its way through like one of your buildings or something. So.
Okay, one of the problems here is the Sturm Pioneers are on the other side of the map to the Kubel. Generally, you want to keep those together because you can't use it now. You can capture points, but he already has the points captured. It's too weak to have in combat at this point.
I think it'll only kind of be useful up the north. It's actually pretty good positioning. The Pathfinders are the ones taking damage here. They've got a fair bit of a health pool to spare, and the rifles don't. So yeah, it's pretty smart.
Definitely better consolidation of forces here. I think one way to use the Kubel, because the cap's fast and it's fast, you have all of your infantry fighting together at the bottom or the middle, and then the Kubel just safely caps the top.
Yeah.
Whereas trying to capture the whole map and then splitting Kubel up, it's just a little weird.
Yeah, it's not the standard strategy you see with the Kubel on wide maps.
Yeah, or you use it in combat, use it to push things, but then you just have to have Sturms nearby to repair it. This is a good fight just because they're echelon and the Sturms are up close.
Yeah, and you've just got a Volt supporting this as well, so we'll eventually force these units out of the building, but at the same time, WTF is getting full capture of the south part of this map. At least the fuel's connected, so that's good.
Okay, the captain is being done now.
A capture point is under attack.
First squad of Fusiliers also coming out.
Oh, these squads are all so low.
Yeah, they can still find good engagements. I mean, it is Sturm Pioneers at range, so.
Well, and a Mad Dog Kubel. Now, he gets some good cutoffs here. These are really good.
It's really good.
Because they decapture super fast. And if he gets both of them, that's the entire map down. There's no AT grenades, but he has to be careful. That one's pretty close to getting Veteran 1. Oh my god, he's going to get it if he stays there. Yep, no pullback.
Oh, he doesn't know! He doesn't know!
Oh no, let's see if he actually kills the squad though. No, he retreats. Okay, yeah, I think he was just at this sort of situation where he may have got it, but it would have been so low that it would have been perhaps just a wipe instead. Both the heavy cover here is nice for the Volks.
So we'll just be the one cut off. Not the second one secured by the Kubel. So not too bad. It does have the opportunity to retreat to the north and start capping that area up. Sturm Pioneers, I think, I'm assuming, retreated and went back to base. Yes, they are reinforcing, so they'll probably roll up north and throw some repairs down on the Kubel. Has a few Fusiliers will look for some engagements in the middle.
By the way, I'm pretty sure in any 1v1 map ever, this is the most isolated point. It's so far away.
Yeah. That one point on Xiaya up the north. You remember that? You know those really exposed, that exposed point that's like up a double hill. Oh no, Samosky Winter, not Xiaya. Samosky Winter.
That's true. Yeah, they are quite far
that's
away.
Samosky. I don't know if it's Samosky somewhere or Winter.
Yeah.
That uphill point. That as well. So yeah, I knew you. I was like, why are you confused? I'm like, oh, I said the wrong map. Like yeah, not Xiaya. Dear Lord,
Okay, he's going for the mechanized truck. It makes a lot of sense to me.
Commander abilities ready.
Oh, good map control, and the Kugel's still alive. Yeah, see, just hasn't bothered with this point. It's just so far away.
Just not worth it. To take a squad out of combat for so long, it just wasn't worth it in the early game. I guess sending the echelon there now is probably not a bad call.
The command vehicle has converted to a static building.
What does Aufgepatzt mean? Aufgepatzt.
No idea.
Someone tell me that, what it means. Didn't fully reinforce the squad.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Ready.
Feels 99%, man.
Whoa, this Kugel.
Oh, it's fine. Right, he's just decapping territory. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You worry too much.
Now that wouldn't be a bad idea. If you went tier 1, you would just put the Kugel behind this building and just have it sighting for the ISG, or even using the Stuka if that ends up happening. Which I don't think it will, but there is some use for the detection. He has the veteran 1 on it. I just hope he keeps it alive. Oh, grenade from
that
the
was
vault.
super hidden. Nice. Good. Yeah, Xiaya timed that really well. It looked like just a cover-taking Vol squad, but it was actually the stop animation for a nade. That was well covered.
Look at this team synergy. Volk's placing sandbags, Sturm's placing the wire.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until someone gets caught in between them. So,
Yeah, then...
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, he can vault it though, can't he?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, he can vault sandbags. That's okay.
Wow, he retreats the Sturms, not repairs the Kubel?
Whoa, what? That's an odd play. I guess he's going to use the mech, right? Like, is he going... No,
Yeah,
doesn't have... Yeah, I was going to say, he's not going repair dudes. I thought that was what the mech was finishing.
You mean mechanic boys?
Yeah.
Repair boys.
The mechanic boys. Yeah.
Okay, 50 cals on the field. What else we got? AT guns being built, so... I don't know if you actually saw the mech or just intuited, because it's, you know, P2, you gotta see that one coming. If you would have seen the flak hard track, if it was gonna be there, would have already been there by now,
Yeah.
or an ISG, or you know something.
So P2's going to have a little bit of free reign until the AT gun comes out. Wouldn't surprise me to just see a mass retreat from WTF and just reduce the manpower loss. Yeah, that's smart. Just mass retreats. It's a good play. Pulls everything back. Captain's going to stay on the field to just, I'm guessing, just to defend the cutoffs. Yeah, repair pioneers. Man, good guy Kubel. Imagine getting 100 manpower and 15 fuel spent on you. Like, this is the best day ever.
He spent 15 fuel to get that upgrade. He really wants to repair.
Yeah.
Oh, this cutoff though, the entire North Star's gonna get undone from that. Man, it's a brutal series of cutoffs because it's so close to the center, and a lot of this map revolves around MGs in the building.
Got the Panzer Fusiliers there now. It's gonna be really hard to displace.
Yeah, G43s, they're in the build.
Yeah, there's no anti-garrison for
got heavy cover.
WTF, so...
Let's see if it goes to the pack howitzer. Oh man, this thing, 40 munition smoke bombs. Gives you a nice little recon too. I played a game versus Cape and he just spammed it all the time.
It's good that, yeah. Luckily, Zai doesn't have good anti-blob. He's got really strong units, but no good anti-blob at the moment, so without that ISG, so... Panzer's gonna get some good damage done, but will be forced off by this push.
Oops. He's taken 2 shots from that. Well, if he just parks the Panzer II behind the haystack, what can he do? He can't walk around the corner.
Yeah.
Who's shooting what? Oh, that's good. That's what's happening here. He's firing with 3 models. Yeah, the sandbags now kind of backfiring. Didn't put them behind. Didn't put them in front of the capture point.
Yep.
What does he drop? Oh, paratroop as well.
The capture point is under attack.
He's dropping paratroopers into a Raketen build from So it's going to be even more effective. So
It's a good map.
he sees them.
Oh, Panzer 2, be careful, bro. He stepped away from the safety of the haystack. Stimperson, what are you doing? Okay. Well, I guess he wants to force off the captain while he gets the safe repairs here. Oh, he retreats. Okay.
What backwards part of Australia do you come from that you call Woodstacks hay, by the way?
Oh, he can just throw
be
nades
clear.
over this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Haystack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, hay.
Yeah,
Oh god,
yeah.
hay is like what you feed to animals.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Woodstack, whatever you want to
Woodstack.
call it. Yeah, I didn't really decide. So
The bush.
Yeah, the bush, mate. So yeah.
Oh man, this grenade.
In Australia,
because the squad's
trees
already
cut
low.
down people. Not
I guess
the other
it's
way
pretty
around.
spread out. Look where the models are. The grenade won't actually do much there. Oh, the Mad Dog Kubel
Get out of here. Get away from those sandbags.
sees the paratroopers.
Para's gonna wreck so hard here.
Oh, get out of there, bro. Get out of there. And there's the Thompson. Okay, we actually went for Thompsons. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
Wow.
the Panzer Fusiliers just run. That's smart. The paratroopers could have just run up to the garrison and just gunned them down. So
It's a
that's
shame.
fine.
The Cooper would have been really good for just capturing this point, if nothing else. Wow, the HMG is getting so much damage on it. Still somehow alive, but no, not for long. Really good spread. Look at that.
Yeah, it's nasty. So should we place a bet on if WTF
Uh-oh.
ever chooses to capture those side points?
Well,
Because I got $5 that says he never captures them, like in the entire game. So he needs to
Man.
retake territory. So yeah.
there's a tasty blob. Oh, that AT gun's still really good zoning. Just blobbing around with the AT gun there. Moving the Panzer headquarters back.
Xiaya's got to be regretting
Oh my God, he
regretting
needs
that
that-
Rakettenwerfer so hard.
Needs the HMG so
Yeah.
badly. Maybe even a second one's worth. No!
Oh no!
Now this is a really good push. Oh my god, he's gonna lose the truck as well.
Yeah, at least
no.
before it sets up.
Truck.
But that delays
Go
the battle
home.
group even more. This is nutty.
Smoke
And the
bombs?
smoke bombs, but
Okay.
it's too far back. Like,
Yeah, they didn't really do much, did it? It prevented the AT gun from following up.
it's the truck's alive, but man, this mech might actually go down. Oh, dude, he's gonna set it up behind. I mean, you have to, right? He's gonna just set up the battle group there. Maybe back in
Well,
the
I don't
base.
think there's much point because he can't afford anything.
Did he not go battle group?
Wait, 9 command points for a Tiger? Why is there only 9 command points? I guess because you need to build it still, but
Yeah.
anyway. Okay, the HMG's back on the field, and that's going to make a big difference here. And you're getting for the cutoff, so I think that's his plan there. But
Mech
yeah,
going down's kind of a big deal still.
he already got the upgrades. The AT gun just isn't getting focused because there's actually a 50 cal covering it.
Okay, that thing's gone.
Nice.
So loses the repair boys, which is
Well,
unfortunate.
yeah, and it means now they can just be crazy HMG spam,
Yeah.
and Stuka isn't an option. The Volks, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Oh
way
my god!
too many
Oh
units
my
in the field.
god! No, there's Thompson paratroopers. Oh my god, that could be a wipe.
300 points remaining.
Nice use of tactical assault. A lot of players just forget to use it.
We're losing a capture
Wait, why is what? Recharging? That should be a passive. Why is that like on cooldown? Like double paratrooper ranges.
Ah, what? It's nutty.
Well, still, map control is pretty good for Xiaya.
Yeah. Just none of the points are really like. There are so many points that aren't on the direct route between the players' bases, so WTF just hasn't captured them.
supply line just got cut off.
So yeah, it's not over by any means. So it's down on PopCap. Has the battle group done?
Capture point is under attack.
No, he has the Panzer headquarters done. Hell, okay.
Yep, it's got that one.
Damn, son.
I don't know if there's been any infantry wipes. I think the preservation's been good across the board. Just that Kubel and the Panzer II that went down. Has STG Opus, and I wonder if that's worth going for. Against
Double paras. I mean, there's only one MG at the moment, so yeah. I mean, it depends on the tank, doesn't it?
because the STGs are pretty good at long range, and then they also just murder things at
Yeah.
like medium and close.
Yeah.
So if you're charging into those Obers, you just have a bad time. But,
Yeah, the Obers behind any cover would actually be really hard to displace for WTF
Oh,
at
nice.
the moment.
There we go. But it looks like we see a pack howitzer transition because he went for the unlock units.
Okay.
And we went for the major as well. So okay, I don't know what that was all about. Still no fuel, so this Sherman's still a ways off. And by the time the Sherman comes out, there could even be a Panzer IV. Tiger is an option too, but it's going to take a long time. Here is that deadly flank.
Yeah.
Oh, the HMG is so vulnerable here.
Guess that's the thing. These paratroopers can just run. There are so many flank routes on this map, and they just run
Steady
up to anything.
assault.
Like, yeah.
Oh, that's so deadly.
Lord!
That is so deadly.
The bolts are like a preemptive incendiary, but the paratroopers just stand still
God,
and
and the
murder
grenade.
everything. Oh god, it's nasty.
He needs that MG34
Yeah,
so
that's a
badly,
big deal.
and he's lost it. Has to rebuild it, but now it's double MGs. Look at the pop cap, 36 against 68. Needs to keep this top fuel so he can go for a Panzer IV.
Yeah, the medium tank's anything that's going to bail him out of this position.
Yeah.
So much of a deficit after losing that MG. And just not moving it. I mean, that was it. It's just, it found fantastic suppression and then just didn't readjust. You have to be constantly moving with MGs. Players adjust. Like, your enemy adjusts.
We're losing a capture point.
Well, let's see how this one goes. Oh my god, they're not actually behind the cover, they're in front of it. That being said though, they got kind of wrecked.
Yeah, but they'll just win this
Oh,
now.
there's a steady
Like,
assault,
they're just-
jeez.
Oh, God.
One of our capture
Yeah. Are they slowed down from that? Jeez, and it carries over to their retreat.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he sees the major, only has one Raketin.
We've just done nothing for the last 10 minutes. So, well, it's 6, so yeah, 7. Well, he's taking some good engagements. A few of these are kind of working out. They're trading kind of evenly in terms of manpower costs. It's just this pop cap difference is pretty huge.
Alright, I wonder if Xiaya is going to try to be man mode and go for a Tiger. He probably thinks he can, but then once the Sherman shows up. Oh no, okay, P4. Yeah, I think that's good
yeah,
because
that's the right play.
Sherman's just gonna ruin his day otherwise. Dude, the cooldown of a grenade, I think he's just gonna nade again.
Plus, it's a straight
Oh
grenade
no.
as well.
There we go, good retreat. Oh, well, suppression kicks through. Yeah, these buildings are so important. Fusilier is doing nothing.
Can't tell if suppression or steady assault, so. Garrison control now getting important.
Our pack howitzer, wow. WTFFFFF. I mean, the problem with Shermans is they don't have Thompsons. They don't have steady assault. So, like, why would you even bother building them? Now, bear in mind, there's no battle group here. There's no medics. That kind of sucks. However, he hasn't salvaged. Oh, he's gonna crush the wreck. He needs to salvage this.
Yeah.
I forgot about ability.
Yeah, it has the Panzer II there as well as the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has both.
Because it's what, 12 fuel from that thing.
Yeah.
That would have helped him go for his Tiger.
Yep.
Oh man, I totally forgot about that.
Packhowitzer seems like a weird choice. I'm not sure if WTF. He obviously doesn't realize how far he is ahead in infantry.
Ooh, he could blow that building up. Yeah, he evacs out. There's actually a pretty decent blob. A lot of Volks, STGs,
Yeah.
Fusiliers. So, the problem with this many squads is the manpower bleed can add up. And there's only a single AT gun. It is Vet 2, and the US AT guns are so good. AP ammo, take aim against P4s. Got to be really careful. If this P4 goes down, I think that's GG. So keeping this alive is such a priority. Hey, look at this.
Ah, damn it.
It is a pretty weak squad.
What
so
are you doing, Captain? You're letting me down. Same position the MG34 was in previously. If you notice the pack howitzer firing, like, yeah, it's already been revealed.
At least he has vision, so he can see big flanks coming. Okay, P4. Careful, bro.
We lost an infantry unit.
Whoa.
They got wiped out.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was.
Oh my god, the arty? What is that coming? Oh, that's the P4, the command arty. Because he has the commander.
Yeah.
80 artillery.
Barrage,
Jeez, he got
yeah.
something. It was the
MG,
50 cal. Must be. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Okay, that was
That was steady. That's what that was.
unsuccessful. P4. Don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, the reactions.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Yeah, I think he's out of vision. Oh,
Oh, he's
no.
dead. It's game. It's gotta be game.
Ripperino. Oh,
Man.
what was that?
Yeah, look, the tank micro leaves something to be desired.
Yeah.
Overs.
Well, look, I'm just so glad he's not giving up because the last game we casted, it was getting interesting, and then the Axis was like, nut, and just quit. So he lost his Fusiliers though, man. That's like the best squad, and it was Rifleman that went down. So you know that's kind of significant too. Rebuilding the Rifleman, I guess he wants more AT grenades.
Yeah.
Already has
I mean,
enough Thompsons.
Got a salvage, man, mate, as well. It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, no.
So much fuel just laying on the ground. Like, it's potential comeback fuel.
Oh god, this Panzer headquarters is so far back. Yeah. Man, that push was so sick, like ages ago. Because if he didn't push, the Panzer headquarters would have been on this VP.
Yeah.
And that would have been just so much stronger. Yeah, still no Sherman. So actually, I think it isn't GG just because there's no Sherman, and so because there's no Sherman, it means he can get the north side of the map. Just has to be careful about spreading out. He doesn't want to spread out against paratroopers because paratroopers are perfect in 1v1s because when they're like in blobs, you just focus them down, and then you can't really use the steady targeting because they take more damage. So YOLOing around getting 1v1s is just the perfect way to use them. It's the opposite of the LMGs. With the LMGs, you want to just blob an A move, which is of course the good way to play. Okay, has STGs.
Yeah, this is fine. I mean, there's enough base units. Salvage these things, my dude. Come on, get that fuel back. You need some comeback fuel. Like a Tiger can come back in this game because WTF's playing it way too safe. Going for that additional rifle squad. I don't know if he realizes how far he is ahead in this game. Like Sherman just would have ended it but because he's delayed it with that rifleman squad and he's reinforcing. Like, and the manpower that you were talking about earlier, he's just never gonna have the manpower to actually afford it. So Xiaya can actually hold out for a Tiger. He's got a prayer. There's not a lot of AT on the field. Paratroopers are going to be useless. Pathfinders are going to be useless.
Yeah, and I mean, using a fresh new Panzer IV against this Vet 3 beast is going to be really rough.
Yeah, can't do that. Can't be another Panzer IV. Has to be a Tiger at this stage. Tiger's the only thing he can come back
double
with.
grenade could just whack this.
Yeah, that energy's gone.
No. One grenade. Oh no.
Way too far forward for Xiaya's positioning.
Oh,
way too far forward.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, look.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, fair enough. I
mean, I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I get mad when people GG early, like as a caster. But then when I play, I GG early. I'm just like, I just don't want to play anymore. You just get so tilted. It's just not worth it. You know, I'm totally that guy who GGs too early.
Yeah, nice push. Really good push by WTF. That was well played. Nice grouping, good push.
Well, what I liked about WTF is that he showed that he could both blob like really hard like with that massive engagement, but he also, for most of the game, he actually was just kind of roaming around, finding small 2-on-1 fights or 1-on-1 with the paratroopers, which is exactly how you want to use them. So really impressive play. You know, Sherman would be nice, but it didn't matter because he just had really good positioning and good micro, and it was finding good fights. Yeah, the HMG is getting flanked like that, or not even flanked, just, you know, it was out of position. It wasn't set up, was it? It was kind of late. Set up, right? Yeah. GG. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast, and yeah, we'll see you next time.